I was working with a business client one day, and we had been working together for years, and we had done a lot of work in her business on strategy and frameworks and helping her mindset. And in this call in particular, she showed up and she was in chaos. She was crying, and I said, "Can I share something with you? Can we go off script a little bit?" She said, "Do whatever it takes." And so I offered to her, "Hey, let's go into your body a little bit." I started to bring in this wisdom and this knowledge of helping her nervous system start to rewire itself. And in that entire session, all we did was focus on her body and helping her feel safe and connected. And she had a huge breakthrough. She had a huge transformation after that call. And I said, there's something different happening here. So I watched it and I paid attention. I had another client show up in a similar state where she felt like she was stuck in the mind. She's like, "I'm sick of the strategy. I need something different." I said, "Okay, I've got something for you." So I applied again, helping her feel connected to her body, doing this work in her nervous system, helping her body feel safe. And she's since gone on to build a practice she loves. She's actually grown the size of her practice. She's hired a team, and she wakes up every day super excited to grow her business. And she said to me one day, she said, "Mel, you should teach this." And it was in that moment, I knew I was onto something. The Inspire method is a metamorphic methodology that really helps people go on a path who maybe have trauma or root experiences. They're dealing with this emotional baggage that perhaps they've carried for years. And they've felt really stuck in the mindset work. And they've also maybe felt really stuck in doing a lot of the body work, and they don't feel like they're getting anywhere and they're running in circles. So the Inspire method is a whole human approach where we take people with this method from trauma to triumph to help you address your shame and turn it into your superpower, to take those deep wounds that you feel like are untouchable and turn them into your greatest wisdom so that you can ultimately live a life with more confidence, more poise, more power, and create a life that's worth living, create a life that's inspiring, not just from the mind, but from the body piece as well. And the path that people take in this, some of the results and the experiences that they have when they feel more connected in their body, mind, soul through this method is they're able to show up for their family very differently. Their relationship changes with their partner. They feel more connected to their kids and feel like they can show up as the parent that they've maybe always wanted. In business, they feel like they wake up and they love to work on their business, which as a result, when you're inspired and you show up with inspiration in what you're creating, you ultimately do make more money, you make more sales. So that is an outcome we see with this methodology, all the way to people healing ailments physically and physiologically they've had for decades where no other doctor or practitioner could touch. It's truly remarkable. The ultimate thing that people experience with this method is they're able to step into an unstoppable confidence that no matter what is happening around them, what chaos, what challenges, what life throws their way, they feel like they expand their resilience, their capacity to handle it. And to me, that's the ultimate gift that this method delivers. So if you're an entrepreneur or a healer who's looking to make a deeper, more potent and powerful impact for your clients and people you want to serve and bring this work to more people, then this is the method for you.